site of cultural significance. It's a place of incredible significance, not only to the Chinese American community or the Asian American community, but the heritage of Rancho Cucamonga, the Inland Empire, and Southern California as a whole, because agriculture was really the backbone of what this city, this region was founded upon.
There has been some coordination of how we're going to present the concerns of the community. We want to show them that the community, it's important to the local Rancho Cucamonga community, residents who live here. It's important to people who live elsewhere in the Inland Empire, like Lena here, or any others. But it's also important to others who live farther afield, because it is the last remaining structure outside of LA Chinatown. No, it's not just the Inland Empire.
Really? The last one?
Yes.
In the Inland Empire?
There aren't any others.
We only recently became aware of the red tagging of the China House building just before Christmas, and we had various discussions now, and there are many people who have expressed concern about the threat to the last remaining structure of all of the Southern California Chinatowns that existed from the 19th century to the early part of the 20th century. Some of people in the larger community might not be aware that there were Chinatowns in Redlands, in San Bernardino, in Pomona, in Colton, in Alta Loma, Upland, and other places, Riverside as well. And all of these Chinatowns are gone. All of these Chinatowns supported workers who contributed to the wealth and the growth and the prosperity of our Inland Empire communities. So now we've learned that this last remaining structure is threatened. Within our whole region, we have many structures that originally did not meet seismic or current building codes. So we hope that time can be given to allow a careful plan that would provide for the restoration and protection of a very valuable historic resource. And we hope that there is some way that can be found to delay or perhaps even rescind the red tagging of the building. Thank you.
Excuse me, but I'm emotional. I hate to see this house tore down, and I would like to see any way that we could possibly restore it.
Reconsider, do what you think is reasonable and prudent. Let's save the structure. It's not just the building, it's what it stands for, what it represents.
I'm hoping that our presence here tonight is going to convince the member of the committee that we can call a delay the demolition. We know that time is crucial, and we have until the end of the month until something happens to the site.
I hope that by our presence here today, the Commission will pause to reflect the significance of the actions that are taken in deciding the fate of the historic structure. Arguably, the sole remaining architectural remnant that attests the Chinese American presence in the greater Inland Empire. Thank you for your time.
The Commission cannot address items that aren't on the agenda. That's why they're not able to address the concerns about the China House tonight. I want to make sure that they understand that this isn't a subject that's been ignored. It's a subject that's come before the Commission several times before. And I'm sure the Commission appreciates the public's attention here, but they can't legally act on this matter at this time.
And the Commissioners may have further comment later on in